Hello, this is Lisa Shea, the low-carb editor for Bella Online, and these instructions are for making a berry trio juicing recipe. We're going to start with a lemon. We've got a quarter lemon here that has been de-seeded and peeled, and we're just going to make sure we get the rest of the seeds out. This has gotten 24 grams of lemon. The three main berry ingredients in this are going to be strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry. Plus, as you can see, there's some banana there, and we're adding a couple of other ingredients. The full set of instructions for this are on the lowcarb.bellaonline.com site written out, so you can see the instructions written in print if you want, or when we follow along with this, I'll be giving you the details for each particular ingredient as we go. So here we are, clearing out the lemon. Our blender would blend up the seeds, so it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it's still nice to take them out. So in goes the lemon. Next we're going to have strawberries. We have washed these. It's always good to wash strawberries. We're going to leave on the green parts because the green parts have good nutrition in them. So we've got 3 washed strawberries. So those weigh 174 grams. I'll note that we did tear the bowl, the ramekin that we're using to put things in, so the scale is not counting the weight of the ramekin, it's only counting the weight of the things we put into the ramekin. So make sure that you tear your bowl or whatever you're using to measure your objects in when you use your scale. There's an Excel spreadsheet that goes with this, so you can plug in the exact weights of the things that you use, and then the spreadsheet will tell you the exact nutritional information for your version of the shake. So you don't need to use our measurements exactly, but this is to give you a guideline of what we're doing, and then you can have the spreadsheet calculate exactly what the results of yours are. 1 handful of raspberries. So we've got 63 grams of raspberries. The best way to keep raspberries from going bad is to keep them in the fridge in a sealed container and to have paper towels underneath them, and that'll help them last a little longer. Next up we're going for blueberries. And blueberries are the same thing. The best way to keep them is in a sealed container in the fridge over a piece of paper towel, and the paper towel helps to absorb the moisture. And you want to change the paper towel out every few days as it gets moist. So we're going to wash up the blueberries. So there'll be a little break here while he goes and decides to wash the blueberries. This is my partner in crime, Bob, who's doing all of the assembly for me while I do the videotaping for you. So he's going off to the sink. In the meantime, this is a Blendtec blender that we use. We've been using this for nearly a year and we like it very much. One of its features is that it self-cleans pretty much. When we're done at the end of this run, all we do is put in a little water, add in a little dish detergent, run it for about a minute, and then it's perfectly clean. So you don't have to put it in the dishwasher or scrub it down or anything like that. It self-cleans. So here he is back with the blueberries. We add them into our little ramekin. Blueberries are great for nutrition. They're full of antioxidants and other nutrients, so it's a very good idea to incorporate blueberries into your diet. Or blackberries. Blackberries and blueberries both have the same kinds of properties. Alright, so we've got 89 grams of blueberries to be added to our berry shake. I am having this as a breakfast shake, but you can have it as a snack or anything else that you wish. Next up comes the banana. We're going to use half a banana without the peel. So we have got 52 grams of banana going into this. Bananas are full of nutrients but also a little sweet, so depending on where you are in your health levels and diet levels and glycemic levels, you could add or not add the banana. And again, the spreadsheet will help with that. You can see what happens if you pull it out or add it in. So now we're going with the flaxseed. It's 1 tablespoon. We happen not to have a tablespoon handy at the moment, so we're going to use 3 teaspoons, which is the same as 1 tablespoon. Here we come. In a minute or two. Sometimes it's hard to find measuring things. Here we go. So we're going to put in our 3 teaspoons of flaxseed. So that is all set. A few little flaxseed bits in there. It's good to keep flaxseed in the refrigerator, that helps it last longer. And it's also good to keep it in an opaque container. So it's good to keep it in its original package and in the fridge. So next up is some almond milk. We're going to use probably about 1/2 cup. But it is 109 grams. Again, it's not necessary to be precise and match our measurements. This is all a fairly relaxed process. You can add a few more or less berries or more or less milk. It's all still going to work out properly. Now we're going to add in a scoop of protein powder. This happens to be a low sugar version of a protein powder, but you can use whatever one works well with your particular diet plans. So 1 scoop protein powder. And you can see this is the one that we've got right now, is the whey protein isolate. But again, it doesn't really matter as long as you take into account the different nutrition facts for the one that you happen to be using. Next up, we're going to add in some spinach. Spinach adds great nutrition and also bulks it out a little, and you really don't taste it. So we're going to do 2 handfuls of spinach. First handful, 20 grams. And then we do the second handful. Get the little bits in there. 13 grams, so that's 33 grams total of spinach. And then the last ingredient is going to be ice on the top. So we're off to get the ice. And we're going to use about a cereal bowl's worth of ice. And that adds to the shakiness of it. And you could add more or less ice depending on how thick or thin you want it. It's all up to your preference. So there's our ice. Put that in on top. Find the lid. Seal it up. And hit the juice button. And there it goes. So again, on the layering technique, you want to put the squishy things on the bottom, and then the drier things, and then the ice on the top, and that way it gets it started with the squishy things, and then it sucks in the other drier things and blends it all smooth. So this is going to be perfectly smooth at the end, like a milkshake. It'll just run for a little while, doing its happy little thing. Got our spatula ready to be able to scoop it out, and it makes just over 2 pint glasses worth of shake. So we'll show you that in a minute. But first, it's blending. This is a perfect way to start a day with a nice, healthy, fresh meal. If you can get local stuff, that's always better. And if you can get organic stuff, that's always doubly better, both for you and for the environment. So here we go. This shake is complete. We'll pour a little to do a taste test. Nice thing about shakes is you can always blend more things in if you want to. So you can see nice and smooth. And take a taste. taste. It ends up being delicious, which is always nice. And then we'll pour out both of the glasses so that you can see what it's like. So there we go with the first one. And then, because I live in Massachusetts, we've got Boston Celtics glasses around here. So we'll do a nice Boston Celtics glass for the second one. Little Boston pride. So we've got a little bit left. We've got 2 shakes. And we decided to go with the Celtics glass as our demonstration. And move the whey powder out of the way. So there you have it. A nice, healthy, delicious shake. Easy to make. Delicious? I said delicious. That's okay. It's doubly delicious. So visit lowcarb.bellaonline.com for full instructions, and thank you very much for watching.